and then he kind of disappeared for a couple of days. No, the hard enemizer. Yeah, the hard enemizer for Sunday. Yes, that was randomly picked. And by randomly picked, it's funny because it's the same mode that Flane actually picked for our first one, except that he picked swordless for the first one, and this one's not swordless. I vetoed the shit out of swordless. Fuck swordless. This one's Uncle Assured, actually, if I recall. Which is great. It means we, that makes Enemizer just a little bit easier. I don't know why I went this way first. Like, I never go that way first. That is so weird. That'll help. So yeah, we've got the first Enemizer was chosen. Argyle picked that one as his match 2, and I think he did it because he had good luck with it against Thalane, because that was Thalane's one and only loss. Should have been his, one of 3 if we didn't play like scrubs, but let's put the stuff back yesterday. But, unfortunately, both matches against Thalane, we played like fucking scrubs and lost, so... Although one of them I still blame on... One of them was for a glitch. The second one was just me being dumb. I mean, we would be totally safe right now. Like, wouldn't even need to worry about the last matches if we had won even one of those 2 matches against the lane. That's why it's really, really salty about that. Now, if we actually do happen to lose one of the 4 matches that we probably should win, then we actually have a problem, because Kern could make a run. That being said, Kern still has both of his last 2 matches against the lane as well, and if he does his job there, then we don't have to worry about it, so... Then it's just over. Because then we could do it with 10 wins. Hi, kitten. I think it is, because, there's only a few bosses that are solely restrictive. You can do most bosses without certain items. There's some of them aren't very fun. But what it's Trinex, Argus, and Cold Stare are really the only restricted bosses. So... I think those are all worth it. Hi, kitty. You want on my lap, don't you? You can't right now. She wants on my lap. She's turning into a lap cat. Who knew? We thought she was going to be a lap cat when we first got her because she crawled... The moment she saw us, she crawled right onto my wife's lap and just sat there. That's why we got her. And then she ended up being not a lap cat. Fooled us. That's what cats do. And now she's spoiled rotten. Hi, kitty. Kitty, kitty. And a key to Hyrule Castle. Woohoo! You could come sit on my lap, but you're not gonna like it. Lay in your bed. But yeah, no, I think an Enemizer, it's worth it just to know. Not only that, it's good to know just what's there. There's only a couple of them that are really bad. Like, if you go all the way to... if you go all the way through Ice Palace and then you find out that you can't beat the boss, that one's bad. If you go all the way through... like, Turtle Rock is a bad one. Like, those are the ones you don't want to have to double dip. But the most of them aren't horribly, horribly bad. Like, they definitely could be, you know, if you have to double dip, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'd say Ice Palace is probably the worst. Turtle Rock isn't actually that bad, because you can shortcut a lot of that. Yes. Yeah, that's a, there's a logical issue with that. It's a flute. 3 blue, and I don't have the other, of course, yet. Yeah, there's a logical reason for that, and it's because the, it's the Bombos problem. Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's awkward to do. Like, how do you add a Bombos tile and have it work in Skullwoods? In Moth's room? Like, how do you do that? Trust me, I don't mind the lack of cold stairs in Enemizer. I don't miss that. I'd much rather there not be any cold stairs at all. Cold stairs and Vitreouses. Like, even Trinexes are fine if you can beat them. You just need the items for it. You know, Kevin. How's work? I know you're working. Sucks, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, do people actually come down there on... Really? You actually get that many... You get that much traffic down there on the day after Thanksgiving? I find that actually surprising. Yeah, I find that strange, doing what you do. Yeah, alright. I have the hook shot, I don't know why I didn't use it there. Oh, right. I didn't think of that. People in from out of town. Gotcha. That actually makes all the sense in the world. Yeah. That makes all the sense in the world. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Heck. Well, at least you get to... You don't have to deal with the people. GT... And a net. Alright, so small key to GT. I think we just go do Death Mountain now. We can't actually do Hera yet, but I wouldn't be shocked if we find one of the 2 items to get in there. Kind of overshot that. You know, I only get, this is one of the 2, this is like, other than, because we don't get New Year's Eve off. We have to work New Year's Eve. Other than, actually, again, I think this is the only holiday we get 2 days off in a row. We don't even get Christmas or Christmas Eve off, so, you know, I enjoy it while I can. The nice 4-day weekends are very, very, very rare. Ooh. Well, that's good information. It's probably not important. I hope it's not important. It's the Skullwoods key, so it's not, you know, it doesn't really have any, doesn't really have a big bearing. Shit. Well, I've got a match this afternoon at 5, so, you know, I was looking for something to do this morning. I've been up since 5, so, because I went to bed so damn early last night. The meat coma was setting in, had to go to sleep. God damn it, stop blowing yourself up. Yeah. Well, yeah, I went to bed at 9, like, what was it? It was 9:15 we went to bed last night, babe? Something like that. Yeah. Was it actually 9:30? Okay. I mean, I probably was up until about 10, but... It's just a moon pearl. Just get high on NyQuil, that's all. It's always the best. No shit. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Is our 8-3 first place Chicago Bears. 8-3. And now they get a week and a half off, which they desperately need. Desperately need that time off. That is not the one. Yeah. Yeah, no shit. But yeah, no, they're they're the not only are they the #1 defense in the league right now. Now they're not for total points like given up. They're like 3rd or 4th. But overall, based off of the only number they're not in the top 10 on is pass defense. I think they're 11, and the only reason they're not is because they don't give up any yards on the ground. Oh, I got the key. I didn't even hear the thing. I'm having a hard time hearing things. I don't know if you guys noticed if I turn... I've got cotton in my ear. I think I blew my eardrum out the other day, and it's not good. I blew up my eardrums a long time ago, and I know what it feels like, so... Not much in here. I guess we go do the front. I'm running out of things to do. I'd rather do this before doing Eastern. I am not an NMG player. You can tell. I mean, I'm almost... If this goes on for another day, I'm gonna have to fucking go back to the doctor again. I've been there 3 times. Well, no, just twice in the last month. I don't want to go back a third. Be something... I'm telling you, Doc's gonna be tired of seeing me. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So we have this, we have Eastern, we have Zora. We can also do the waterfall if we really want to. Just have to kill this thing so I have to deal with it. Damn, man, where the fuck is my shit? The Moon Pearl, we really just haven't gotten anything. We're still missing the hammer. Town is the green pendant. And I know that he's got the big key to Skullwoods. Alright. Unfortunately, we got this in the wrong order. Now, I understand why you're saying it like that. And it's because of all the laser raptors. Some blue clothes. Not much anything here. So, I don't have the mirror. I think I'm going to do the north route. You tend to do this when I don't have the mirror. These are the more awkward checks, and there's not really a good or bad time to do this. So. Unfortunately, Hera now is open, and we have to go all the way back up and around and do it. So maybe if we wait until we find the mitts to go back up and do Hera, or the mirror, both would make it easier. I thought it was going to be fine. I took the shit out of my ear, and then it ended up not being fine. That is a 5-6. So we've got this, and then we've got a decision to make. There's 7 items in Village of Outcasts, plus 2 on the south route. That's 9. 3 so. We could just go back up to Death Mountain and do Hera. That's 5. 3 so. And then we have a couple of items out of Skullwoods, and that's really about it. I think in this case, I think Skullwoods is probably better. Or not Skullwoods, yeah, no, and that's probably where I'm going to go with this. I want to hold on Hera because we have to go all the way fucking around, and I'm not thrilled about it. You know, there just isn't much so far. 23 minutes. We've cleared a lot. We've cleared almost all the Dark World shit already, too. So, mitts open up a lot. Mirror opens up some. Flippers opened up a bit. That's about it. I know, Dread. Fucking no, man. I mean, we get the Giants next week. That's a game we should win. And then we get the Rams. And if you're going to look for a litmus test on if the Bears are capable of actually making noise in the playoffs, wait until the Rams game. If we can compete against the Rams, then I think sky is the limit. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the test. I mean, as it stands right now, our best win is probably against Minnesota, which Minnesota is not on that level. Thankfully, we don't have to play New Orleans. But you win that game, and then, you know what? You've got some people turning their heads. Like, this team is for real. I mean, I'm sure you're getting that already. That's 2 early Meyer keys. We don't have anything else to get there, do we? We still need the mitts, and we don't have any pendants. Or not pendants, medallions. So yeah, next week is, or 2 weeks. Again, we get the Giants next week. But, yeah, it's going to turn interesting. Yeah, and that, you know, I went to bed. I didn't actually watch all that game. I went to bed when it was like 30, when there was like 30 all. I actually want to just take a... Come on. There you go. I didn't think it was going to be like 50 to... What was the final score? 50? It was 50 to... It was both in the 50s. 54, 51, something like that. And that's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very difficult game to win. At least it's at home. And that would be the only possible way that they would have a chance of getting a bye, because they'd still have to win out, and then the Rams would still have to lose another game too. So it's unlikely, but there's something there. I think it's getting a little ahead. So I don't think they're a great enough team to go out on a limb to say that they're just going to win every game. So, I mean, Giants are playing better. It's at New York. I mean, they still should win that game. They're probably going to be favored by about 6, but yeah. Well, yeah, because their defense is stellar in regards for takeaways and sacks. I mean, they're kind of on, you know, they're kind of like Chicago on that side. Yeah. Well, yeah, Odell is always going to be good, and we should be able to stop the running game. Our run defense is top-notch. As long as you're not fucking 5'3" and weigh 3,000 pounds and you're able to bowl through like yesterday with Blunt.
They said here, Chicago's
yeah.
Daniel was even start his first game.
I suspect that was a ribbing, because he's kind of he's not a rookie. I mean, he's in his 30s. This is his first start in 3 years.
Going, dude.
Yeah, I think that was intentional to embarrass him. It's kind of like basically hazing.
Not a rookie, you did a rookie move kind of thing.
Yeah. Here's our fucking progression. I got a feeling it's back up in Hera. That's really sad if it is. I don't mind taking a couple of points here. I'm going to have to do a death warp anyway. Hit me again, please. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Blount, I think Blount was just able to get down low enough yesterday that made him really difficult to tackle. I mean, that's kind of his shtick. Don't know why I'm not hook shotting here. Don't do it. Okay. So don't you dare. I set this death warp up specifically. Oh. Never mind. All that work setting up the death warp. Foil. Alright, well now we're going to go back up to Death Mountain. We'll get these 3. We'll go to Death Mountain and do Hera, because now Hera's going to be easier to get to. We don't have to go all the way around. Oh, hold on, I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is, hold on. I'm digging. I can't look yet. Okay. Who was that? Addie! Let me get some, what's that, the second month? Many, many, many thanks. Let's get some bonks in chat, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 fat bonks for you. Much appreciated. Happy post-Thanksgiving. You survived your meat coma? So, I heard your brother made a shit ton of food. Oh, that's actually super convenient. We're gonna be right there. I heard your brother made a shit ton of food. Were you over there at his place? Yeah, I hear tear emotes. That's all I got for you, man. I can't give you any more than that. You did it there, okay. That is not what I was trying to do. Ooh, look at that. You know what we're gonna do? We're right here. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's basically knock Village of Outcasts out. Oh, that means you got leftovers, man. Oh, that means you got tons of leftovers. That is the only bad thing about us doing Fogo, is that we have no leftovers. Like, I would be eating leftover ham right now. And then more later, and then more later, and then more later. I love leftover ham. I'm not a stuffing guy. I can't say that I appreciate the art of the stuff. Did I just say the art of the stuff? Anyway. We have a key. Oh, wow. Big Key to Thieves Town just came up. Boy, do we actually do that? I don't think so. Not right now. What happened this weekend, race? No, what happened? What do you mean it crashed? Was it like a ROM crash? Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. That happens. That sadly does happen. If the restreamer goes down, then you know that is the dependency is the restreamer. So unfortunately, that does happen. Usually, it'll come back up. If not, they'll pick up a. They'll be offline for 5-10 minutes. They'll pick up a backup. We're gonna go and check what's going on down here before we go back up the hill. It's a couple easy checks. Information as well. Bombos. It is a crystal, so we know we have to do that. Attention, everybody. Attention. Psst. This is your captain speaking. Psst. We have boots. Over. I repeat. Psst. We have boots. Over. Giggity goo. So there's only 2 items we can get in here, but again, it's a really easy check. It takes about 40 seconds to do these. Plus we get a tip. Oh, and a key. Something sharp above the pose. Okay, so that's a sword upgrade. And those are... Ooh, wow, okay, well that's kind of important. So we're going to finish these last 2. Oh, yeah. Gonna be plenty of bonking. I think I'm actually going to grab that sword, too, before I go up there. So that's 3 more checks that we can knock out. Oh, wow, another key. There's a Swamp Key. Nobody cares about the Swamp Key. Always. I don't know why I continuously do that. Help if I actually finish the dash. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go do we'll go back Dark World. We're gonna grab that sword. I think getting that sword now is probably worth it in the end. Just because it's such a the Master Sword upgrade is such a huge deal. So this will put us back. And then we'll finally go up to Tower of Hera. Plus we have the boots, which means we can do these 3 checks as well. So. So to avoid doing additional mirror transitions, we'll do the we'll get the sword first, and then we'll pop the other 2, and then we'll just float up. I might save quit actually. Thinking save quitting might actually be faster, considering we're gonna go immediately up to. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do this with the King's Tomb. We'll go over. We'll get Bonk Rocks, and then we'll head up. All right. Oops. Alright, so now we're doing okay. We just haven't cleared a lot of dungeons. And by a lot of, I mean any. But, again, it's Keysanity, so this is kind of par for the course. I was wondering if a mirror transition is better than running on the way back here. Probably not. I suspect that is important. Oh, we got our match set up. Bob responded. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Sweet. So we got 3 matches in 3 days. He said he's gonna check doing a doubleheader. We're not sure yet. He didn't say what mode it is, though. Although he's typing right now. Shit, Mooner. I don't give 2 fucks about Ohio State, Michigan. Although I'd watch it if it was on. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I already got that cash. And I did just find... Okay, so we're only doing 1. Okay, so yeah, we're just doing 1 match. So we'll get 1 of them. So we're gonna get 3 of the last 5 in, which means we'll be left with 2 matches left after this weekend. 1 against Argyle and 1 against Bob. So cool. Alright, I like it. He didn't say what the mode was, though, only that he scheduled it. So I'll have to look at the schedule and see what it is. Number 3, I think. Mushroom is... Ooh. Okay, that is probably going to be required. Ooh, I'm off on that. So, mushroom for the Desert Palace key. Interesting. Because you went in the kitchen, and now he thinks you're going to give him something. Oh yeah, and he eats a couple of kernels. Alright. So we need to find the mushroom. Let's see if Bob will tell us what modes he's going to use. He didn't actually mention it. Alright, so we know that... we don't know desert's required, but... Get away, fuckheads. Shits McGee, Esquire. I need to check. I don't know if I have any other maps. I might have one. Ether, okay. Do I have any other maps? No, I don't. Okay. Waiting to see if Bob responds with the modes we're going to be playing tomorrow. Skullwood's key. Red Claws. I need to do a quick key reconciliation. 3110021. 3110021. Good. Okay. Just making sure. So we'll do this, and then we'll finish at Spike Cave. There's a pretty cane. Key to Meyer. Ooh. Meyer big key, Meyer small key. We're gonna find Bombo soon. It's gonna happen. I should. Oh yeah, no, I have the cape. Never mind. That makes tomorrow's match with Thelaine just even more important. Okay, so we're done here. Let's stop by the lazy shit before we head to actually, we don't even know if that bow was... I mean, I would assume the bow is worth something, but we can't actually finish either Pod or Eastern, and we know Eastern's a pendant. Those are probably important as well. That opens up Swamp. Alright. Oh, shit. Let's get these checks in. I should just go straight to Swamp. You know what? We're gonna do Hobo and then go straight to Swamp. We have big key and small key to Swamp. Let's just do it. Again, there's a good chance that it's a crystal, so we know where 2 of the 3 pendants are. Big key to ice. Don't really care about that. Definitely want to check this because we have access to it. I don't don't know. Maybe we should just check these other ones and get them out of the way. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just check them. It's a shield. Do not care. We'll finish these off. You know, these are items that were available for anybody that did a sequence break, so... It's good to get these out of the way. That way, if there is something important here, like a fire rod, or the bombos that we're missing, then that would be important. Any fire source, actually. Lantern, I got him away from Lantern, too. Because we don't have a single fire source here. Yeah, and then we're just going to save quick this one. We're going to be doing the old full clear swamp. So that's done, that's done. 50 bucks? I just paid you 500 bucks. What a rip. What a rip. It depends on what that is. Oh, really? Man, stop talking about ham. I want ham. I want cake now. I want it now. Man. Not having leftover ham is killer. But still, Fogo was definitely worth it. Yeah, I already got that. Alright, so we are going to full clear this. Pod map, okay. So we'll do left side first. We have the big key. We have the obviously we have the small key. We're in here, but we do have the big key, so we can open up the big chest as well on our way up. So that's nice. We will be single dipping swamp for sure. I missed something else on my sheet. But I don't know what it is. Big key to Eastern. Ooh, that's a good one. Even though Eastern's a fucking pendant. thank you, little Stoffel, for not stepping 1 pixel higher. Much appreciated. We actually probably don't need that many more items. It really depends on what the last... I mean, obviously it depends on what the last pendant is, but... like, if we were to find a pendant here, I wouldn't be upset about it. Because then we would have all the information we need. Still debating where to go next, though. Turtle Rock keys. One of these is required. Alright, so Swamp was required regardless. We have most of the keys here. Swamp map, that's perfect. Glad we get that now. We would have come in here anyway, but... For sure, we know we need the fire rod. Oops. Fuck. What else? Bombos. We know we need Bombos. We probably need Ether. Probably need the mushroom so that we can get the desert key. So I think we still end up going to Eastern after this. Again, even though it is a pendant. I'm less inclined to do Thieves Town, even though it's Green Pendant. Because I know the Green Pendant is the big key to Skullwoods, which is just a 1-for-1. Alright. Let's kill us an Argus. See what we get. And yeah, then I think we'll just go to Eastern. Even though theoretically Eastern's a sequence break too, because we don't have a fire, we don't have a lantern. Timing's off there. Right in the face. And some arrows. It is a crystal. And we definitely found some required items there. Without a doubt. There were definitely required items there. Okay, that was not a 5-6. 311, 311. Yeah, okay. Just make sure again I've got the right numbers. So we're going to go into Eastern. Well, actually, we'll full clear Eastern, and then we'll swing into Pod. We have 3 Pod keys, but the ability to maneuver, so... And actually, what is Pod? Pod is a crystal. It's not the 5-6. Alright, so we also need a Pod key, a small key, and a big key. I'm a little concerned about Thieves Town. We're gonna do Eastern first. Even though we know it's a pendant. You know, Addie, I was actually watching a little bit of that yesterday too. I only watched the first, like, when I was younger, you know, I was in high school when the first season came out, and I remember watching the first season when it was on. Enjoyed that shit. It was great. Yeah, I didn't watch anything beyond, like, the first season, I don't think. Pod key number 4, okay. The latest build is actually pretty good. I got some standard practice the other day, or I should say the last month. Yeah, and they were actually showing the movie this morning. There's my ether. Fire Rod is in Thieves Town. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
He's doing this. He won't touch her at all because of that sexual harassment he's being accused of. He's not terrified of touching somebody. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was actually this morning, Addie. I saw that scene. Yeah, it was touching. Very touching. I promised I wouldn't cry. Oh shit, I woke the beast. There he is. I may have seen that movie in the theater. I don't remember, but I might have. I was like 18, and I think I saw that movie in the theater. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't remember seeing it in the theater, but I think I did. Yeah, we have a problem now. And that is, we gotta go back and do Thieves Town. Because we did see the fire, we got the clue about the fire on there. Ooh, desert key, okay. Oh, there's another one? I think they did like a billion of those things. So I have no idea about any of the others. Alright, we're gonna abandon this. We're not gonna do pod. They're still making them, huh? Isn't Ash like in his 30s by now? I want to be the best. Bruh. That's not possible. It's dark magic. Shit, we put this off too long, and now we're gonna be behind because we didn't pick the fire rod up. Just do that. I have no idea why I did that. And I just bonked into that door. That Ash is in a coma? No. I don't want to know about Ash being in a coma. I'm gonna get the hint here because we're still missing a decent amount of shit. Even though we have only... I don't think we found any joke hints yet, so this is probably a joke hint. Some bombs in Turtle Rock. It's effectively a joke hint. Yeah, do your thing, man. What's gonna be the worst is if we clear this and we don't find the fire rod. That means we know it's in that fucking... the basement chest. Hold on, I'll look at that here in a second. Let's see if we can. I haven't seen that one before. Okay, we desperately want the fire rod to be in either this chest or on blind because we don't want to have to come back here. Alright, so that's both good and bad. Now, we know we're going to get the green pendant, and the green pendant leads to the Skullwood's big chest. So I'm actually tempted to turn it in. Even though it's not an important item, I'm tempted to do it. Please be a Turtle Rock key. It's a pod key. That's 5 pod keys. Which means we can open the front door if we really care. Alright. We're gonna go turn this in. This is unfortunately out of order, but... That's disturbing. I don't want to think about Ash in a fucking coma. That's mean. All he wants to do is be the very best that no one ever was. Is that so much to ask? Oh wait, the portal's right here. Just take it. Don't bonk that. Okay, so don't you dare. Because we can go around this way. It's going to be just a hair faster. That was a lot for nothing. A 22-minute video about how Ash is in a coma. That is a little weird, actually. A little weird. Not gonna lie to you. Huh. I'm telling you, man, he just wants to be the very best that no one ever was. And now he's fucking dead or in a coma, and Pikachu basically said, fuck this shit, I'm out. That translates into Pika Pika P. There's the Wall Master. We should... Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm a weenie. Actually, I think that would have grabbed me. I think that would have grabbed me if I had gone for it. Right, we gotta go do Turtle Rock. I'm thinking Pod might be the right play, though. Because I only have 2 Pod keys, or 2 Turtle Rock keys. Down here, you prick. Come down here! None of those count. Chia. Zelda Magic Bear Swell, Pokemon Dinner, and work. Did I actually talk about work? I don't think I ever talked about work. I think you're making that up. Why? No, they're making another one, or? Oh. Gotcha. Really? Yeah. Really wish I had an ice key before I did this. We're gonna do this before Turtle Rock, just because we only have 2 Turtle Rock keys. Big key was in the desperate. We need to find the mushroom still, too, most likely. We don't know if it's required, but we assume it is. The problem here is that this might not be required. And I'm not really thrilled about doing this. Even though it is clearable. I might just go mode this. Or at least get all the chests in the backside. I'm tempted to go mode this. To just pick up only the shit on route. And not get the chests on the right side. We have Kane, we have the big key, we do not need to... I played for a little bit last night, and I just got to, Cerulean City. I'm only like an hour and a half in, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna jump here. We don't need to, we have the big key already. Yeah, it'll be a slow play for me. So I got other things to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna go mode. I'll probably do the asshole chest because it's on the lower level. And now if I have to come back, all I have to do is just the right room there. Yeah, I mean, there's a place to do it and a place not to do it. If I can avoid doing it, I will avoid doing it. And honestly, to me, that's the point right there, is when not to do it. God, do I just do this? See, now I'm thinking just to say fuck it. Nah, I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna skip the other 3 chests. Powder. That's an interesting pickup. I prefer mushroom over powder. Because I know the mushroom actually leads to something. I mean, the advantage of doing the bomb jump there is that I didn't have to spend that key. But I mostly do it because of the way I route this. If I routed this differently, I think I'd bomb jump every time. So many bombos, too. Oh, shit. Fucking Ice Cube. So many doubles I can get here. That sucked. Fucking Ice Cube knocked me off my... It's Crystal. Okay, so we did have to do it. So now it's a 50-50. Desert versus Turtle Rock. Now, we also need to pick up a, Oh, that was... Ooh, was that the 5-6? I think it was. Pretty sure that was the 5-6. It was. Alright, let's turn the bomb in. We're gonna do that before going up. Because right now, we don't have a good choice. Like, we have a bunch of dungeons, and none of them are good. Right, so one of those last 2... So, typical day, yeah. So, the interesting part right now is that if it's desert, we need to find the mushroom. If it is Turtle Rock, we need to find the ice rod. And we also need to find Bombos either way. And that should be it. This one's creepy when she does it. Oh well, not a big deal. Only saves a couple of seconds. Alright, so we're gonna do this and we're gonna check the first chest in Aga Tower. Just because we're here. Sure glad we did this. Just check the first chest here, won't take long. I'm still missing, again, I'm missing some pretty important items right now. That's why I'm not... It's like I'm not going out of my way to go up to T-Rock. We also don't have a key here. That's not good. Let's do Turtle Rock. We can get in there now. We still don't know Pendant Crystal for the last 2, but... Turtle Rock is the biggest collection left. But because of the... I don't know, because of the order of this, it seems a little awkward doing this right now. We have 5 pod keys, and I haven't stepped foot in there yet. Like, the chances of the pod big key being in pod right now is enormous. Or a couple of ice palace keys, maybe. Top of the morning. You're up before 10. Amazing. I should really get... No. I've been up for 5 hours. Hooray me.
I heard you say that you woke up like 30 minutes to use the bathroom and get back to sleep, so you woke up.
That hint would have been really good to have 3 minutes ago.
This is just Keysanity?
Yeah. No, just a Keysanity.
Okay, so it's not... Ew, it's just... you got the single arrow. At least that's out of the way. Which means never get it.
Sometimes the hints are important. And then sometimes you get the hint right after you check it. Yeah, I feel this is our misstep right here, is not coming up here sooner. This and pod. I think the pod misstep is also pretty big. Because right now there's 12 items, or 10 items, no, 12 items we get out of pod. I told you we would. You asked me the other day. Well, I have a race. I race this afternoon, but there's nothing going on tonight. Time. I do have exactly 1,000 rupees. Yeah, I heard about that. That is the weirdest spot to get that lantern. It's never really required. That is our fire source, finally. Oh, wait, no, we just picked the fire. Never mind. What am I saying? There are rivals. Alright, so we're going to steal the key, not open that chest. We're going to go to Laser Bridge. I don't know if we're missing this one.
Well, there's only 2 bosses that you have parts of.
It's a 50-50. The mushroom is the item we're looking for desert. Because the mushroom gets us the Desert Palace big key. So, we still need Bombos as well.
I'm guessing it's I guess in the computer glitched out because they're trying to make it seem like it's a realistic graphic.
Don't know why I did it that way. Just felt like grabbing onto that.
Those realistic
And a bee! I wonder if that's a super bee. We got Buzz again.
What if it's not?
close.
Buzz? Is it just his ghost? Since technically Buzz is dead.
Buzz is not dead.
He's a ghost.
He's not dead.
I'm a ghost.
He's fine. Buzz is just fine. How are you?
I'm dead just like Buzz.
Excuse me? Really? Alright, so... That means Myers back up. Still do not know... Still do not know what's what at the end of this. So we'll do a save quit when we finish this. We'll go down, we'll do Meyer next. Wow. Vanilla key.
Forest fires in California. The cat's paws are all bandaged up.
Aww.
But she got him back.
That's good. Alright, let's go to Meyer. I got a feeling we're behind, though. I just switched to Bombos, didn't I? Yeah. Preemptively. So we know this is required. So the question's going to come down to, let's say we find the mushroom, or we find the ice rod. Do we bail and chance that we chose correctly? So let's say we find the ice rod in one of the first chests in here. Do we say, Turtle Rock is our thing, we're gone? Or do we say, or do we chance that, that's a risk. Because I'm looking for either ice rod or mushroom. One of those two is going, but I just don't know which one.
It took me just now to realize where this meme had ended up coming from.
Yeah.
Freaking Minecraft.
Yeah.
I didn't know that till just right now.
Okay, so there's a... Yeah.
I just now realized what it was. Somebody made a Pikachu in Minecraft. No, it's a giant...
Oh, it's a pixel art. Yeah.
Pixel art. I didn't realize where that came from right now.
Well, the original meme came from the anime. But it was a screenshot of it. So the original came from the anime.
Maybe I should just go... I should maybe just go to the end of this. Not much magic. Although I could probably... Don't really need to conserve it. Right into that. Kind of torn on this one, which way I should go. If I should just go straight to Vitreous and clear it. That's the fourth T-Rock. Oh, Jesus. I did not want to use the third key that I picked up on the laser bridge in there. So it wanted you to do this and then go back to finish T-Rock. Yeah, T-Rock is required by logic if, depending on where the ice rod is. We're just gonna go ahead and head to Viddy. Yes.
Did you check the chess game yet?
Really?
I'm just saying.
Really?
Did you check it?
Really?
I'm
Really?
Did you check it?
Really?
I think you did.
Yeah. Did you check the chess game yet? Did you check the chess game yet? Oh, hey! Did you remember to check the fucking chess game? Yes, I checked the fucking chess game. It's garbage.
It's always the ice rod or fire rod that always screws me out.
Well, ice rod is the weirdest. It's always the weird item.
Because
So.
it can be anything.
Because it can be practically.
It just can't be at all.
It just can't be on Trinex. That's it. It's the only place the ice rod cannot be. Or in GT if it's. God, there's one item still in here too. I mean, we're gonna go back in and check the chest. I did check Spike Cave. I think that was the blue mail, I believe. I'm terrified that I have to go back into Turtle Rock. I still need that big key to pod as well. But at this point, I'm more tempted to just go to pod without it. Nice rod. Yep. It was on Vidi. I'm gonna check the last chest. This is one I just can't leave behind. I should have checked it earlier. I can't leave this one behind. I did it again! God damn it! I should have just checked this the first time. Yeah, I got a bad feeling now that we're gonna go back and do, we're gonna go do T-Rock after this, because the, you know, worst case scenario, we find that it's a pendant, but then we know what we need to finish, so we still do need the big key to pod, which is probably in pod. Fuck you. So we'll do this, we'll save quit. Do we check the 2 chests in desert here? You know what? I'm gonna do that really quick too. We do have the small key to desert, which means I can check those 2 chests really fast. I never go from the right here. So. Sure glad we did that. Well, we'll finish this off and hope that it's the last crystal. That way we don't have to hunt down the mushroom. We still gotta find the pod key, though. But again, that's probably fucking in pod. Now, it'd be nice if it was here. If it was on Trinex or in the vanilla room, I'd be totally cool with that. In fact, is it the only... Well, then we have the... Well, we're missing the desert key, too, but we know where the desert key is. So we don't have to worry about that one. So we'll do this, we'll leave. There's still 3 items we left behind in ice, but ice is not supposed to be clearable yet. Because we never found any small keys. There's going to be at least 1 small key in pod. Or here. Because ice was supposed to be the last thing to do, so again, I'm not I'm really not interested in checking those 3 chests inside of ice right now. What is it? 10 o'clock. God, it's fucking been awake for 5 hours already. You still sleep well tonight. This also opens up the ped. If this is the pendant, maybe the pod key's on the fucking pedestal. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, obviously we check this. Obviously it's garbage. Obviously we won't. Mostly. We still only have fight up Master Sword 2. I'm glad we picked that up when we did. Because we'd still be on fucking Fighter Sword at this point. Again, Pod has got to have the rest. Hey, good morning, Matsuri. Happy post-Thanksgiving. Oh, Bob posted his thing. Open, Ganon, normal, randomized, Keysanity. The exact mode I'm playing right this second. Wow, Bob picked Keysanity against me. What is he thinking? There is a decent amount of variance, so I guess that makes some sense. But... my God, Bob picked Keysanity for me. Well played, sir. Well played. Oh, you have to work today? Hate it when I'm too efficient on that first one. If you get that first efficient swipe in there, then it fucks up the timing. Again, I'm mixed on this one if this is the pendant or not. Could be the pendant, could be the crystal. If it's a crystal, then we know what we need. That's gonna be a nice key. Yeah, it is the crystal. Okay. So we have good news, bad news here. Good news is we know we're go mode to the big key. And it's probably in pod. Bad news, it could be in ice. We did skip a few items in Ice Palace. It could also be on the pedestal still. It could be in the last chest in Desert. Could be this one chest that we're going to check right now, which is the only chest I'm going to check before going into pod. But it's probably in pod. This is a die-by-pod situation because there's 12 items accessible in there right now, and there's only 16 items totally accessible in the entire game. So the chances of it being in pod are just monumental. Which means it's endless. Oh, your phone's ringing, babe. That's what voicemail's for. Alright, this is probably going to be a die-by pod. We were actually over here a long time ago, and then we got the hint that the fire rod was in, Thieves Town, and then we bailed and didn't actually go in here. So this could be a big deal. It's already open, we don't have to do Kiki. I haven't stepped through the door yet. Yeah, my wife and I basically refuse to go to Walmart through the month of December. The Walmart that we usually go to is where we buy, we buy like half our groceries from there. Except for this month we will not. Because we refuse to go there. So, I think there's a good chance of there being a vanilla can here too. And we have the... You know what? I'm just open the front door. We have 5 keys. I'm fine with opening the front door here. We're just not going to open the hammer jump side. Yeah, I mean, we only have a couple of options. There's actually not that many... Vanilla key. Yeah. There's something in here. We don't actually have that many spots around here to go shopping that are convenient, so...
Did you know that Reddit has Secret Santa?
Yeah, they do it every year.
You can like sign up.
I've never bothered with it.
Oh, come on, it's fun.
The problem is that like 40% of the time, the other side doesn't send anything to you. That's what I've heard.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Sometimes, but the thing is that there's a lot of celebrities that go on there and sign up for them too. So like, I remember there was one year that, because Bill Gates goes on there a lot, and sent somebody like this huge fucking, like full Xbox package or some shit. It was like $1,500 worth of shit. It's cool when you get those guys. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool idea. It really is. I've thought about doing it a couple of times. I'm lazy. I have hard enough time buying gifts for you guys.
Well, it says to keep the receipt until Reddit you shipped it. And that's how they're trying to keep up with the people that don't send anything.
Could be. Oh my goodness. The book of all things? Is this a required double dip into pod too? Well, the desert's the last thing. We need the mushroom to get the desert big key. We know that. We know we need the mushroom. Because the cookie told us so. I just now got that reference. Oh, fuck. Blew through that one. And again, we have all the keys, so there's no reason not to just open the doors when it's most convenient. Nice. Skulls. Oh yeah, of course. Welcome to... Have you met our cat? Deal with it every day. That's what she does. She thinks she's gonna get fed because she's a fucking pig. No shit.
Even though technically milk isn't really good for her.
No, definitely don't give her any milk. Okay, there are 5 spots left. It's possible.
Oh, so you have to check.
No, I just got the book. It's possible. I haven't had a pet seat in a long time.
Well, I mean, you know that you already have 2 out of 3 pedestals, or so you really need to get the benefit.
Well, yeah, but I don't have the... I need to find the mushroom to get the big key to even go in there, so...
Yeah, so it's probably not.
It's probably... It's unlikely, but...
Find my email.
I'm just gonna check the book spots. And then we gotta go back into ice, unfortunately. If it's an ice, we already lost. Because of the way I routed it. So we're just gonna assume that's a required double dip. Nope, I think that is not the big key. I'm gonna say no to that. It's gonna be an ice, which means we full cleared. It could also be the mushroom in there, and then we'd have to go to desert. Then we would know where it is. It means it's either in desert or it's on the ped. Because I don't think there's anything else left. There really isn't anything else left. Pretty much cleared everything else. We're just hoping that it's the book so that we don't have to go back into ice, because, again, if we have to go back into ice, it's already over. We already lost. So, it would help if I had the mirror out for this. Back to ice. It was a risk we took. Now, it'll be fun if this is, let's say, the mushroom, and it's still either at pedestal or in desert, then it's not the end of the world. But if it's not, then we're just fucked. I mean, if we open the big chest, or we open a chest and it's the big key, it's just... We're still in Master Sword, too, which is fucking crazy. I suspect somebody will be done very soon. And I suspect that will not be us. We're still 10 minutes out, minimum. Well, closer to 12, depending on where we're at, what we have to do. Yeah. There's, I think, 5 of us in this race. Definitely do not have to bomb jump this one. The Poké Center is full. How do you fill up the Poké Center? Yo, Shin. Unlikely. We do have a race this afternoon at 5. So we have 3 races the next 3 days. 3 scheduled tournament races. Oh, hell no. She's sitting here next to me. She would not. She does not do this bullshit shopping. Fuck that. We have a race today at 5, Enemizer. We have a race tomorrow at 1, which is Keysanity. And then we have a race Sunday at noon, which is Hard Mode Enemizer. So that's going to be our racing for the next 3 days. That means we only have 2 races left after this. And we lose. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and check this last chest just in case it's a sword. And we lose. Now we're gonna lose by like 8 minutes. Somebody would have done very, 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 very sad. We made that decision to skip those 3 chests earlier. And, yeah. Bit us in the ass. God, we're still gonna be on Master Sword when we do Ganon, unless there's one on top of, yeah. It unfortunately... Well, no, just, yeah. We just didn't choose very well, and... The Ice Rod wasn't necessarily... The Ice Palace wasn't necessarily a gamble, as much as it was, logically, we weren't supposed to be there. So we didn't check it. But, unfortunately, we found the book in here, and the book always fucks you. And it sent us where we didn't want to go, and... Yeah, that's basically it. I'd take a I just want a Tempered Sword. I'm still on Master, dude. Probably both sword upgrades are in Desert Palace, and then the Mushroom is going to be in GT. But yeah, this one did not go too well. Oh well. This is Keysanity. There's a lot of variance here. I think that's why Bob chose it, is because there is a decent amount of variance. He knows I love it. I know Bob knows that I love Keysanity. Which is why I was a little surprised he chose it. But, yeah. Bounce. Oh, no, it didn't. I think somebody will finish before we even get to GT at this point. I suspect there'll be a dot done before we finish, before we even get to GT. I enjoy inverted. I actually do kind of enjoy it. The only thing I don't like about inverted is the, you know, the occasional hammer blind. Or the 3-heart blind with, you know, Cane or something like that. Like, the 3-heart green male hammer blind is impossible for me.
They do all kinds of gift exchanges. Not just Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a section called For People Who Like holiday.
Damn you fucking dead rocks, I will eat your fucking souls. So right now, it's going to be a moral victory if we make it to Ganon, if we make it to GT before somebody finishes. That's a moral victory. I've actually, you know, but I think inverted it's kind of grown on me a little bit. Inverted Keysanity is fun. Inverted Keysanity is easier than normal Keysanity. I think inverted Keysanity is easier than normal inverted. Because there's no question. Oh my god, I actually gonna get in GT before somebody finishes? I'm shocked right now that I'm actually in. I'm not in there yet. I need 15 seconds before I actually go in that door. But you know, I've never actually watched Hellsing Bridge. I've never done it. I probably should, but I could binge watch the shit out of it now. I'm gonna make it in the door. I made it in the door before somebody finished. Yay! We have the cape. Okay, good. With the cape, I don't mind not doing any checks here. We'll check the last 4 chests for a sword. It's not I think that's a good thing that I could probably binge watch. We have a fairy in a bottle, but I don't remember what else. I don't think we have a blue goo or anything. I know we have a bee. Dick? Oh, yes. Shit. I'm gonna get hit by the laser too. Oh, it didn't fire. That's convenient. Uh-oh. Oh, I recovered. Woo! Close recovery. Super close recovery. No one's done yet. Again, I'm kind of surprised. And if we find a sword up here, then that just makes this 1,000 times easier. Oh, okay. I've never watched the original, so... Yeah, I've never seen any of those. So we're gonna check these. Vegeta. Oh, plug that. Vegeta. I'm haunting you. Sword me! Ha! Vanilla key. God damn it. No one's done. How is nobody done? How is nobody done? I do not understand how nobody is done. There's the mushroom! We got the hint, like, 20 minutes in, that the big key to desert is behind the mushroom. Look at that triple. That's perfect. This is not going to be a triple. It's done yet. We have to do Master Sword again, unfortunately. No, we cleared all the pendant dungeons, too. Hey, there's a dot done. They're probably on GT. I'm shocked that we actually got to Ganon before somebody finished. Considering how much shit we cleared. I missed that. I'm just gonna let this one go. Hopefully it's a good spot. It is. I'm too short here, so that'll do it right there. That's 12. They're really good setup for this. So we're only going to be a minute or two behind. Ganon's really generous, too. Super generous Ganon. Thank you for putting that for us. Nah. Bad setup here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one more. Come to me. That'll work. Yeah, we finished 2 minutes behind, which is, I mean, we could have saved 2 minutes anywhere. We could have saved 2 minutes anywhere. Start it up, boys and girls. We got those boots kinda early. When did we get the boots? Like 30 minutes in? Something like that? Do 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 do. This seed was do. Let's see where Dataplet's at. Dataplet is finishing up. Oh, he's in Go. He's finishing up. He's in Go. Well, he'll be in Go in a second. He doesn't know that the Ice Rod is right here. Then he'll be in Go. Now he's in Go. I'm just... it sucks that we knew that... You have so much faith. Addie's right. We knew that the big key to desert was behind the mushroom the entire time. And we were just waiting for it. Because we didn't know what was what. And then it's on fucking validation. I see Dataplet's actually on Master Sword 2. The two swords must have been in... I checked the chest game. Hey, Drifter. poop. Oh, man. You know what? There is... Okay, it's only 10:30. Tell you what, guys. I'm not signing off yet. I'm not going to sign off yet. We're going to do one more thing before we're done here. It could take an hour. It could take 2 hours. Let's switch over to the Free Enterprise channel and pull down the Seed of the Week. What is this? V1, J2, K3, C1, B2, N1. Oh, it was a broken heart. Nothing. Neither one of us have anything going on today. No, actually, she's signing up for the Reddit Secret Santa right now, it looks like. Alright. Let's load a new ROM on this thing. God, I tell you, the only thing I miss about running this on emulator is fast-forwarding through the credits. It is the only thing I miss. And let's... Oops, actually, I want to put this back up. I need the seed. I need the flags. Let's load this. I'm gonna load this, but I'll leave it here for right now. Hey, Silver. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the Seed of the Weekend. So let's Seed of the Week. I haven't done the Seed of the Week in a few weeks, so this one actually I like these. All right, so match 2 and then. Match 2 versus Dr. Bob. Saturday at 1 p.m. So we have 3 matches. Let's update that. The week. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's update our information. So someone playing vanilla from Phase 2. Crystal Avenger is busted, man. Let's load up the dashboard here. Oh, there we are. I wasn't even paying attention. Shin gets a point. You guys had way too little faith in me, man. Way too little faith. Have faith, ye. And a tiebreaker point. Let's update that.